So, I'm here with my esteemed co-host, Roxas. 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 This man speaks nonsense. Um, so, Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler. Disney Snow White Rachel star Rachel Zegler offers public apology after calling for Donald Trump and his supporters to never know peace. Says she let my emotions get the best of me. Well, Rachel, that's very mature and adult of you to say. You know, you're a young woman of what, 21, 22, and you're a moronic Hollywood elitist who, you know, thinks that they know best despite never having experienced the world. But you know, it takes a lot to get online and apologize. Um, but so from myself, and I can speak. I think I can speak for everyone here. If I can't, by all means, let me know. But for myself and everyone else, fuck you. It looks like someone at Disney realized that writing off a majority of the country may not be a financially winning move. I think we all know what happened. Boom, boom, boom. What? What are you doing here?
Huh, well, I heard a little birdie told me, one of Snow White's little birdies told me that once again you're online saying stupid crap.
Uh, I, I, and he pulls out phone.
What the hell is this crap?
Uh, I,
How many times have we fucking told you to shut your mouth? You're making us look bad, Zegler. Real bad.
I'm, 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 I'm sorry, Mr. Mouth.
Sorry's not gonna cut it this time.
And then he goes in and just destroys everything. Um, throws his phone at her. Screen breaks and it hits as it hits her skull. And
Stop opening your fucking mouth.
um, uh, oh, Mickey. Oh, that would be great. But yeah, so majority of the country may not be financially winning move. When just days after calling for President-elect Donald Trump, ooh, Donald Trump, and all those who've supported for him to never know peace. Snow White star Rachel Zegler has attempted to walk back her previous politically inspired anger because someone told her to. She's a freaking raging lefty in Hollywood. You really think she did it on her own? Come on. Come on. If you truly believe that, I've got a bridge I'd like to sell you. As previously reported on November 12th, the actor took to her personal Instagram account to share a number of posts. The site's auto deleting story feature, expressing her disdain towards Trump's victotry, because here abounding into comics, they have nothing but the best. Not that long of an article, and they can't just do simple spelling, spelling checks and bounding into comics. Come here. I'm gonna switch into Papa John, Papa John mode. Now, I know you like to sit here and write your little articles about numerous things, whether it be politics and gaming, or the newest game that's coming out. But if I recall, you've always been told, whether it be math or when you're writing a story, always go back and check your work, as you never know what sort of errors you might find. It's one thing that you have to do when you want to be a reputable author or when you write articles, a journalist. Don't be a kotaku. You want journalistic integrity. And just because you write about things that are good, you know, being able to go through your article and realize you made a few errors, writing mistakes, and correcting those, that's what also makes a journalist. Being able to edit, being able to make sure that the article that comes out is professional. Now, these are my 2 cents, and of course, in this day's economy, my 2 cents isn't worth much. But just a little nugget of advice, because I care. I really care about you. And I would love to see more people come to your site as a reputable source of news when it comes to the gaming world or Hollywood or what have you. But yeah, you need to do better. You need to do better than that. And I say this because I love you. Yeah. Trump's victory in the recent 2024 U.S. presidential elections. Yeah, if you want to see this, I made a video about it yesterday. Many Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. And that's how she looked when she was finished, thinking, ha ha ha, I'm so stunning, much brave. Um, there's no help, no counsel in any of them. I could go on. I won't. I feel sad. You probably do too. F this. And then she finishes with F Donald Trump. Again, so stunning, much brave. Alas, this bravado did not last. On the evening of November 15th, even though how could it be the evening of November 15th when today is November 15th? You mean the evening of November 14th? Like yesterday? Unless you're a time traveler and you saw what she was going to say tonight, you know, this evening. So, I mean, I guess that's a possibility. You know, I guess they might be time travelers, but pretty sure you mean the 14th. It's still only 7 o'clock in the morning on November 15th. So, not exactly the 15th, the evening of the 15th just yet. So, unless you guys are time travelers, looks like we found another mistake. Return to the Instagram to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared on my Instagram last week. As readers may know, Zegler, the mission that she made the above post last week, presumably sometime immediately after the election, does not line up with my nerdy home's apparent discovery of them on December 12th. What, December 12th? You mean November 12th? It's not. It's November. It's November. Founding into comics. What did I just say before? I let my emotions get the best of me. Actually, you know what? No, screw that. I'm just gonna read it from here. The screen post. So, hi everyone. I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding. Whose fault is that? Your side has been calling the dude literally, like literal Hitler and literal devil for the past 8 years. The guy's been shot at twice. You people refuse to acknowledge that you guys are pushing the dangerous rhetoric here. Contributed to a negative discourse. This week has been emotional for so many of us. But no, it's just your side. Just your side. You're the ones on TikTok shaving your heads like idiots. So you guys are the ones online talking about how you want to poison your husbands and your boyfriends because they voted for Trump. We don't do that crap. That's you. But I firmly believe that everyone has a right to their opinion, unless it opposes your own. Even when it, no. You've proven time and time again, you people cannot do that. No, it's either people agree with you or they're against you. And then you act like it's all out war. I know from experience, my brother, Hillary supporter, when she was running, guess what? He was still my brother. He was still my brother. Then he went to Bernie. He became a Bernie bro. Guess what? Still my brother. He supported Biden. Guess what? Still my brother. I still talk to him. I was still talking to him. But then he finds out that, oh no, my big brother supports Trump. And then I get a message, I hope you understand and can accept that I can no longer associate with you. Haven't talked to him in like 3 years. So, we're not the ones who are causing the problems here. It's you weak-willed pansies who feel like you need to cut anyone out of your life just because they vote or have different beliefs than you. Like, I was still the brother to someone who was voting for someone who had, what, 50-something friends themselves? No one has that many friends do that. And yet, there I am, still being the big brother. He starts becoming a Bernie bro, still his big brother. Votes for Biden, still his big brother. You know, he comes to me, he's asking for money for, so him and his freaking husband, or at the time, boyfriend, could get, it was for a pet deposit. And I'm like, yeah, sure. He was like, it's like $500. And he was like, yeah, no problem. Being the good brother, hell, I was the best man at his gay wedding. Clearly, I'm not the issue here, but then he finds out that I support Trump and just everything I've done for him at his gay wedding, all that, completely gone. He's like, oh, I hope you can understand why I can't associate with you anymore. 3 years. 3 years it's been. We're not the problem here, Rachel. I am committed to contributing positively toward a better tomorrow. We need to be unburdened by what has been. At current, it's unknown whether Zegler made this apology on her own volition or because Disney contractually ordered. Yeah, she got told by someone else. She got told by someone else. Clearly, because this is a girl who doesn't know when to stop. She's been told so many times before. She still hasn't done it. She can't help herself. She's young, she's stupid, and she's a Hollywood elitist who doesn't understand how the world really works. You know, she's so sheltered. She's worrying about, oh no, my daughter growing up. You live in California, bitch. You live in California. If you want to continue to murder your unborn children, you're free to do so. If you want to keep walking around streets riddled with shit and needles, you're more than happy to do so. If you want your taxes to be raised and inflation to get higher because you have to shelter illegals and there has to be more buildings built for them and they're put up in 5-star hotels at the expense of the taxpayers, you can do that. It's fine because you're in California. You're in California. You have nothing to worry about. So when your daughter grows up and wants to kill her unborn child, she'll be able to do so. What are you so concerned about? You're a Hollywood elitist. You can go anywhere. Even if it was banned nationwide, you have the money to travel. You're not like the plebs who are poor. You're a Hollywood elitist. If it said, oh, well, you need to go to Europe now, guess what? You can fly to Europe, unlike everyone else. So what are you worried about? What are all you Hollywood elitists worried about? First off, it's not getting banned. It's not being banned. It's just being given, the rights are being given to the states side. But you Hollywood elitists act like, oh my God, we're stretched thin with money right now, and no. You make more money in one year than most of us will make it in a lifetime. So, what are you people worried about? Nothing that goes on in this country ever affects you. You guys, people are worried about inflation and having to pay $100 for a gallon of gas. You guys are rolling in money. You don't have to worry about that. You know, people are struggling to survive. Milk, eggs, bread, meat, everything going up. You guys don't have to worry about that because you make hundreds of millions of dollars a year. So you people are so detached from real life that the only issue you are concerned about is killing unborn children. Because everything else, inflation, security, of course you don't need security because you live in your nice, fancy, sheltered, gated communities. While everyone else, we don't. You people are so out of touch. Her manager obviously got the call from Disney. Alienating your fan base, such as it is never a good thing. Disney is dead. They just don't know it yet. Like Heisenberg. If you see a radical leftist apologizing to Trump fans, they were either forced by the producers or having calmed down, she herself realized that where she's got into trouble. Mickey came knocking. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I see what happened. But yeah, Rachel Zegler apparently apologizing. We know it's not sincere. We know it's not real. She either got told to or she realized that she done goofed and she's trying to salvage her her appearance. Which after Snow White comes out, they just need to cut this girl out of everything. Every project she works on, even if it's not her fault, ends up failing. She doesn't know when to shut up. Even if they tell her to shut, it's like, hey, can you stop with the tweeting, the political stuff? If you're gonna promote the movie, like in a positive way. Don't say, the original came out in 1930 and it's 1937 and it's Stalker and weird, but that's not the one that's gonna be today. She's not gonna be dreaming of true love. She's gonna be try to become the ruler that she knew she could be and the ruler that her late father knew she could be. So, how about when you promote your movie, you don't tear it down, tear down the original. But hey, that's just that's just me. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.